Hi, Earth people. I am Chinghiz to planet. Blue pale dot civilization. For me, civilization means culture, cultural peace, justice. So normal, huh? Fundamental thing and so normal. Based on human rights, democracy, country, rule of law. But we have opposites around the world, many countries, their injustice, even brutality, tyrannies, dictatorships. Even in Western countries, so-called countries, rule of law, there are crimes after crimes, there are money launderings, there are dark money in politics, there are cover-ups, there. And result of that, because system, and because system that means you, humanity, killing your planet, yourself, nature, simply killing, destroying, killing. Simply can't call you, humanity, a civilization. When we have concrete position, what means human being, why, for what. Even war in Europe, genocide, genocidal war. And who committed the genocide continue to do that. Even today, after 9 months with plus of his genocidal, he launched a genocidal war in Europe. Their attempts for help, Putin, attempt for country appease her means Putin. Why did it happen? Okay, again, this because system, satanic evil, which ruled the world. You're all under this system. The system called financial system, who own print money, give small partly 10% covered money as loan, regulated, controlled, demanding, stopping this loan, and finally, huge money, dark money in politics. There will be scams, election, donation, campaigns, hooray, system. Nobody mentioned this person who continue next attempt appease and help rescue Putin. before your eyes. And they intentionally, knowingly doing that. Countries, leaders, political leaders, they so-called pawns. They can call themselves soldiers of the satanic evil system. Scholz, now Scholz, Macron is currently. Who doing that? Scholz, Macron, Berlusconi, Merkel, Schröder, Kissinger, Sullivan of Joe Biden. And their names. Again. Next attempt, again. Rescue Putin, help Putin. And he, before our eyes, committed genocide, war crimes, additional to his previous genocide and war crimes. But now in Europe, in Syria, human beings is about third, even not second, third kind. Or other regions same. In Africa, ha. Europe, huh? And they're acting blah. Sanctions. How sanctions working? Sanctions actually very weak working. Sometimes Putin coming for show as he affected by this sanction. And this is why. These Putin famous methods. This simply why. Some form, yes, but not seriously affecting Putin authority, Putin plan continuing his genocidal war in Ukraine, his plan attack even NATO members countries, Baltic states, Poland, even. But about Georgia, Moldova, we already officially was listened. How these persons can talk about give security guarantee to Putin? When he committed genocide, war crimes, how this shameful Macron bled can think about that? Or the shameful Scholz bled can think about that, not only say it and act. Because they evil. Simply evil. Fascist, in some level, if war, for example, one version, you fail, you will see, you can see. Hitler, nowadays, and her Mussolini's, Macron, Scholz, okay? Salvini, Malvini, Berlusconi. Fascist. Fascist. I never saying words for nothing. My English not so good, but you understand. Who they? Who truly they? and how so tragic to French people. So fully, France is good country, culture. There are many big men and women come inside from science fair, culture fair, music, etc., paintings. But how these people was fooled? They refusing listen me, refusing, ignoring listen others, and we will have this election. There only can be two fascists. One openly fascist, Le Pen, other hidden, Macron. Same about Germany. Same. How German people can fool it so much, so long, and again. Why? Civilized nations. This fact check online. They again will play game after we again seeing already finally the trophies. They again will do reverence to Ukraine, will send some small quantity of weapon. They will show we together with you, Ukraine. But this true. They serious attempt again. Already how many times they attempt was during this 9 months of this genocidal war of Putin. So much for this period of time. Why? What pushing them? Why? And what? I try said you this. Again saying you this. System, satanic, evil, who own the system, Rothschild and co means co, by these schemes. And they part of that, club members. And club decided, hey, put in our club members too. How we can punish him? Huh? Asking Rothschild, Macron, Scholz, for example, Kissinger, Biden or Sullivan. How we can punish Putin? He our club members. One team. Clubs in offshores. Secretly hidden. Putin country in genocidal war have enough money, enough weapons, continuation of that, rockets, attacking, destroying before your very eyes, how Ukraine, residential areas across Ukraine, big cities, including capital Kiev, other cities, Lviv, Western city, Kharkov, many cities, killing, attacking residential building, killing Ukrainians, destroying energy sectors because winter, they should die because it's Putin. They should die because they're no nation. They officially said that. Ukrainian people not exist. They are Russians and some third kind of some beings. This Putin official position. He said that this another Gandon Medvedev said that, Shoigu said that, his defense minister, and Putin put the parliament said that all officials they should die. By cold weather. Huh? Children, women, Europe, and Ukraine fighting for you, NATO members, fighting for you, European Union, fighting for you, United States of America. Nobody of you can't deny this fact. Fighting for you too. Via air defense system in Ukraine. Joe Biden or Britain or others, NATO members. Why today, not yet, not Ukraine air or air, territory, not covered by air defense system. Why? What your problem? You're sending 1, 2 NASAMS, which not enough. You're discussing send patriots. There already should be patriots. Ukraine air sphere territory should be already fully covered by air defense system, protected, no-fly zone. Because Ukraine, sovereign country under invasion by genocidal war. But you again playing as you welcome it Putin. Putin continue do. We here will do, but we will do small thing, small one. You continue, not worry, don't worry. You can, we know you have, we give you this opportunity, avoid sanctions. Oh, Tokayev, Kazakhstan. What Aliyev, Azerbaijan. Oh, NATO member, Erdogan of Turkey. United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Israel hiddenly. The opportunity. Why are you doing that? United States, NATO. There should be already urgently. Lend-lease means without waste time. Should be that. Lend-lease for that. Not bureaucratic, not each time asking Congress. Congress will agree, will discuss new packet or case for military aid to Ukraine. Already president have all this right. Why not yet? Why Ukraine air territory not fully covered by air defense system means Patriots and NASAMS. Why? They are genocide and you're discussing even. They are genocide. You're discussing even. Yeah, they are genocide. And you're sitting and discussing. Send patriots or not. If you will send patriots, Putin rocket not will come and beat Kiev, Lvov. Their children, their Ukraine brave nation fighting for us, they will die. Hey, can't you discuss? Huh? your shameful propaganda, NATO countries members, shameful, not you, distract Ukrainian people and Earth people mind from this fact. You, even today, refusing to truly stand with Ukraine. You decide here, Ukraine. You're seeing Ukraine, Putin, how avoiding sanctions. You will deny this fact as Putin, huh? Western countries' leaders. Or how Putin rockets destroying and killing civilians. Which reason you not yet not send Patriots, NASAMS, F-16s, drones, repair drones, tanks, heavy weapons, there should be finally tanks. Why not yet? You all saying you together with Ukraine, but you refusing to really give to Ukraine needed weapons for protect their country and their people, including children, from Putin rockets. You're giving them partly. Your very life is partly. Huh? Your financial system money partly covered, 10%. And you fooling nations around the world. They are even hungry, their nutrition, and you come forward with that. They are hungry. I send them, United Nations, send some few, several airplanes or ships. But no resolve problem. This same reason, same position, same evil. Because system that. And why you again attempting try help Putin? Your blah blah about nukes already enough is enough. So stupid. Putin very good understand there are no way for use nuke. Even small one, he understand will so costly. So no reason for that action. As a traitor, betraying not only Ukrainian people, but your country value. Macron betraying French people value. Ukraine fighting for France. If somebody will refuse that, try even deny that, about democracy, about human rights, about peace, put a plan, put a who you know, put a plan which you know, and Ukraine in front line. Putin can easily and will can easily, if not Putin, if not to stop it finally, we should be finally, finally. And one day you will see Putin at your border, treating you, using many measures, many opportunities. Time for act. There only one way. I replying to this new news about Scholz and Macron tweet to news about Macron position. First was Scholz in my timeline in Twitter. And Twitter also matter, yeah. Twitter also coming to fascist media. If somebody thinking otherwise, or very naive, or all that. My reply was very clear. I can read. This tweet John Cipher tweeted. John Cipher. Oh my, somebody please tell him. And this is replying to tweet from Oliver Moody. Oliver Moody tweeting about Scholz. Tweet new. Olaf Scholz has suggested that Europe should ultimately go back to the pre-war peace order with Russia if Putin renounces aggression against neighboring states. This appeared to be his most explicit remarks on the subject to date. Genocide, war crimes, annexation, all that. Scholz have right for that. Ask Joe Biden. You have right give immune to Mohammed bin Salman. Same try to Scholz, Macron. Same because you have same position. In MBS case, this initiative come from Blinken. And I said, why? Because Israel. I saying you that because Israel. Blinken already so obviously pro-apartheid. Joe Biden, Secretary of State, pro-apartheid. Give immunity to Mohammed bin Salman. I said how this devastating to international rule of law and norm, devastatingly, will crash this international norm and law. But they think this not. Mohammed bin Salman, so obviously for one day even, there are 1 or 2 days, few days before court in America, there Khashoggi fiancée Hatice Chinghiz and this organization, human rights organization, they are suing Mohammed bin Salman in United States, and their State Department and White House said justice of court give immune to MBS because he official, he prime minister. But this post was given by King of Salman, MBS father, actually for that, for prevent this court rule, especially Mohammed bin Salman not truly prime minister. Even after that too, King Salman will, as he continue chair this cabinet minister of Saudi Arabia, but this action itself, how this was coordinated, United States and Saudi Arabia, for what they coordinated. And Joe Biden, I watched his tweet today. I like even this tweet, like he signed it and watching directly to camera and saying, "You hired me. I will do any all for, and you will good." That means you who hired it means back it. Joe Biden, they not will think this no good decision was. They will think this was good decision because of Joe Biden. And Joe Biden, President of America, in election campaign, loudly and repeatedly said he never will appease Mohammed bin Salman for his crimes against Khashoggi, particular. He will punish him. But now what we are seeing, give immunity to killer, even such form, killer, murderer, such form, especially targeted by killing, by dismembered body, all that, as transparently before Earth people's eyes. And this world rule, and of course they are put there, and of course they will show it, Macron, Sullivan, they will think they can commit genocide in Ukraine. Bucha, you remember, many of these European countries leaders was there. It's not only about Bucha, about Mariupol, about Izium, about. You come and so inhumane. You say, Macron especially, for example, Macron was there too. His face, so inhumane. We should punish. There should be tribunal. France will back this international tribunal. Against whom? Against third, fifth places participated, but not Putin and Netherlands. I talk in this forum because you show you how this linked, because system ruled world and this system satanic, evil. Netherlands court rule MH17 will shut down. And there are only 3 guilty indictment. And these 3 for organizing in places, not general organizing. In place, they receive this book, Russian Regular Army Rocket Brigade, Batareya call it in Russian. Receive that and sending to this place, their name, have this place name, which from where this Russian regular army, this unit launched this rocket and shot down passenger airplane. Nothing about that. This obviously, by this denying truly investigate and rule by court, therefore say this Putin order regular Russian army. This army in Russia acting, particularly in war time, you see all today by Putin order. Shoigu or Gerasimov, head of staff of Russian army, if they something want to, they come into Putin. Putin ordered it, and they in place committing genocide. Shoigu, Gerasimov, generals, they are named known today's Severugin, what name today, new one. And he, for colonel to captain to, and what? He will deny that. He will continue help back Putin. Netherlands, France, Germany, Italy, Austria, United States of America, when you are pleasing, try give immunity to Mohammed bin Salman, is so obviously about Putin, your position will same, and you try attempting do that. Already many times, not few, more, during these 9 months, attempt after attempt, some 1-2 months time period, after that again, new attempt, again, repeatedly. My reply to this shameful face. Look at his face, the shorts. Fascist. Not fascist. Same about Macron and any others who try help Putin. My reply, again Scholz, and this is his true shameful face. Putin committed genocides, war crimes, massacres against civilians, and will kneel it before International Tribunal Court, aka Nuremberg. I say, my reply to all you who have same position as Macron, Scholz, Berlusconi. Putin will kneel it before International Criminal Tribunal. Mohammed bin Salman will induct an arrested by International Criminal Court. Saudi Arabian people will reject what I saying that, and this will happen. But I know Israel, even United States will do something for back this brutal monarchy of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabian people will reject them, finally. This will happen too. About Macron already. And here, Nicolas Tenzer, his reaction to Macron shameful, truly fascist position, fascist, hiddenly backing Putin nowadays. Nicolas Tenzer, Russia must be defeated, fully, completely, radically. The only precondition for our security and basically a better world for the people. Very correct and concrete. Nicole Tenzer, specialists, experts on Russia in security sphere too. Not simply Twitter user, specialist. Blue pale dot. We can call your civilization. Humanity can change the system, replace the system. Together with me, this is possible. This is not about humanity. This is about generally. This is about humanity under this system. And we can't call this humanity as civilization. Civilization, satanization, but not civilization. You should reject this system, finally. I said about Elon Musk how Twitter come to fascist platform will increasingly more and more. Is Elon truly evil person? Already I saying that because what I said is based on additional fact checks. How he tried by a lie hit his true position when we was together from me by his lies, his continuation lies. He did. He was calling me friend, bro, friend, we're walking one way. Same time he was, because he did, his interest, he evil interest. Was back in doing donation even to persons for whom, which my English, I was fighting, I was fighting them. Everyone said we friends, we together as bro, we walking in our way. And I was fighting this person, and hiddenly, everyone was donating them money. Persons and personally, not entirely political party of Republicans. Concrete persons. Who everyone? for his interest, he will do anything. But he true position is fascist evil. He racist, already no doubt. He was supremacist, this no doubt. And when coming so obvious some fact about, for example, about Kanye West, he put swastika into David Star. This is of course anti-Semitic. Why are you doing that? You know, Jewish people, there was genocide by Hitler. And swastika, Hitler emblem, symbol. And David Star is symbol of Jewish people, not Jewish fascists as Netanyahu, as Rothschild, as others who continue back to the Israel apartheid. Apartheid means fascism. Fascism. Apartheid regime means fascist regime. Racism, racist regime means fascist regime. They continue. When come to so obviously, an Elon method. Remember what I'm saying. Elon will use this method because previously he used it and will use it again when situation will demand. When he can't heat, huh, he remain friends with Kanye West. And Republicans who was block or clear dispute about Kanye, Elon, Trump. This as symbol was of Republican, today evil Republican Party. But after this obvious attack from Kanye West against Jewish nation, because Star of David is Jewish nation symbol. Nation. Well, each country have the symbol, the emblem, flag, history, culture. Elon Musk was suspend Kanye West. But actually not. They remain this Kanye, Elon, Trump as Republican Party was tweeted. This remain active, no doubt. And Elon give to all fascists white supremacy, literally, as Kanye West. Fascists, white supremacists, and many, there are quantity of them. Allow them back to Twitter, and Twitter already mainly, even today we can see their attack against democracy, against who fighting against fascism, against white supremacism, against KKK, against apartheid, against. They're targeted by this Elon Musk true team. They now in majority in Twitter. If you warn Elon Musk because European Union rule about disinformation, hate speech, etc. And Elon also tried here as Putin maneuver, but he never will reject or will change will change his true position because he is fascist, white supremacist, racist. This Elon Musk. And you will soon watch how he will finally fail because Earth people will reject him finally. His Tesla car, his space project, his brain project, even brain. Yeah? You giving this chip into Hitler hand and saying, put this into your people brain, implement. So obvious. Why this continue this appeasing, this so dangerous, sphere, this go on this direction. Implementation this chip by surgery into people brain. And you giving this Elon for this opportunity to Elon. There should be a regulation and banning. Very strong regulation and other action because humanity should be banned. Only somebody if brain ill, needed brain treatment, there maybe if we need it, can use some new opportunity in medicine. So, all linked. Elon is Putin, Trump, Putin and Putin structure both into United States of America, Kanye, Trump, puppet, undeniable, and many others there. And this as welcome it, welcome. As hooray, even as hooray. There should be action, intervention, but not White House as applaud this Elon, Trump, Kanye, this pro-apartheid. Kushner one of the main figure, which putting United States and Israel, even under Saudi Arabia. These devastating things which can same result will devastating for United States and ally. If not will prevent, if not will they clean up from Putin's structure. But in reality, we think their attempts after attempts for help Putin. Civilization. Atoms. Yeah, this is about weapons. Yeah, Patriots atoms. ATAMCS. Already should be there. About Sullivan, how many times I call him Biden? He ignoring, but he will ignore, he again will have, his rating will fully come down. His rating will destroy his presidency, he not understand that so obvious thing. He can tweet, he can say he good president, can this propaganda. But in reality, only way what United States should do, I think that, and others too, which position and how. By working with Sullivan, who appeasing together with Kissinger and others, means this, as I call him this name, they name already, Scholz, Macron, Berlusconi, this so bad for United States national security. Very bad, very. And to NATO for ally. About climate crisis, United States failing. Again, Biden promised, but he argues there he tried to, but Senate was blocked. But this their executive order, there are the very effective tool, but he was played delay on climate crisis, and result of that full failure of COP27. There should be phase out from fossil fuel, stopping subsidies, but they are happening opposite, even. And climate crisis. Climate crisis, the death sentence to you, Earth people. Death sentence. And it's each day coming close and close. In Sweden, Greta Thunberg and team call it Aurora, Fridays for Future of Greta and Aurora. They're suing Swedish government because they inaction on climate crisis. Same starting in Finland. Fridays for Future Finland suing Finnish government for same reason. Others across the world in Europe should do same. Go to courts. Their full ignorance of COP27 again show you who they acting evil already obviously. They are not serious action for in climate crisis case for keep warming of planet Earth atmosphere at 1.5 degrees Celsius. No intention, no. And this death sentence to you. They will ignore my call because system, big banks, big fossil fuels, other name Rothschild and Co., who rule the world, they go 180 degrees opposite. They go big war, another big crisis. And Putin, how important Putin for them, for their plan. In time, same was, they was fueling money to Hitler. I said that once and again saying, they're Jewish too. Rothschild, Schiff, others, German Jewish, was fueling money to Hitler because there was 100% belief Hitler will launch war. And they were very counting was on this. big crisis, war, now called World War II, taking millions lives. They are genocide against Jewish, not only against Jewish, against Roma, against others. Same people. Now, for this reason, they continue appease, continue attempting to help Putin for this reason, because Putler. And no way from them they will change their position. We can by our push, and they will, who they? If people will demand, media will cover that, this truth, by revealing additional facts. They will implement these decisions. Truly sanctions, who are avoiding sanctions, the third country, they should be already, without delay, punished. There are other measures very needed. About Ukraine, how truly Ukraine needed these weapons, air defense systems. They will comply. But if not, we push. If they will play, how they playing even so obviously, sending few tanks, for example, no tanks there, not yet even. Few weapons, air defense, few. One, two, three. Blah, blah, propaganda. They are blah, blah about international war crimes tribunal. I dismiss this not against Putin. No, no, no. They playing. And this happening same time when in Ukraine continue genocidal war. You can understand how was happening genocide against Jewish and Roma in World War II time. Before that, during, well, look at them. Scholz, Macron, shameful face of them. Sullivan, Blinken backed fascist regime of Israel, pro-apartheid Blinken. They never will truly act for stop Putin, for punishing for his crimes against humanity, for his genocides. I say, in Iran, sorry, about United States, their election, of course, coming election after tomorrow, December 6th, this last runoff into Senate, Senator Raphael Warnock running for his seat. And I believe Georgians already decided vote Raphael Warnock, Senator Raphael Warnock. This should be, because he's really a good man and real good senator, not pro-Trump, not for Trump, this Walker. Kanye West, Trump, the same persons, not be fully Georgians. This same person, they can, for distract your mind, they can play as they distance they themselves from Kanye West, from as Elon Musk uses it. They are not. They are continue, remain. They action. And same about Volker. Kanye alone, Trump and Volker and other Republicans, not all, is starting changing, but about Volker. Is crucial. And I call Georgians back Raphael Warnock. Vote Raphael Warnock. Is good decision. And Iran, in Iran, Iranian authority decided, and this time for that already finally, their headscarf should be optional, not mandatory. Mandatory rule should be banned, declined, rejected finally. Headscarf should be optional. Already time for that. And this good step if Iranian authority, parliament, and their authorities will decide to do that as soon as possible, without delay. Headscarf should be optional in Iran. And there should be other reform, Iranian authority. We should change this form of state of Iran. There should be moderate Iran, not regime of mullahs, not there should be three different independent wings of new Iran, their head of state, their means president, their legislature institution means parliament, and their judiciary independent, and basta. And mullahs can do the job, of course, but not as part of Iranian official state. This reform come to Iran. For that, there should be reformed election system, election commission. There should be referendum about changing Iranian constitution because new form of Iranian state. And this is actually what Iranian people demanding by the revolutionary movement already coming to 3 months. They give victims. Last figures. These are last figures. Iran protests 2022 daily update. December 3, 2022. Since September 17, 2022. Okay. More than 2 months. Number of children killed, 64. 64 children killed. Number of regime forces killed, 61. Number of individuals arrested, 18,210. Number of detainees identified, 3,537. Number of students arrested, 584. Number of protests, 1,129 protest was happening during these days since September 17. Number of cities involved, 159 cities across Iran, means all countries participate on this revolutionary movement. Number of universities involved, 143, means approximately all universities participated on this revolutionary movement. Total death toll of protesters, 470. This is a very huge number. And there, of course, even here, execution planning. Look, this Amnesty Iran, tweeting. These individuals are among at least 28 people, including 3 children, means underage, who could face execution in Iran in connection with nationwide protests, as authorities use the death penalty as a tool of political repression to end the popular uprising. And here some figures from this 28. Very needed reform of criminal justice system of Iran. All political prisoners should be freed without any precondition. Time for that. We should change together. We should reform Iranian state. Iran should become to moderate secular country, and they are very needed, one of first decision. All political motivated arrests should be who jailed, arrested. They should be freed, and there should be reform of criminal justice system for prevent further such arrests. I say, Chinese people already show to all whole world they very angrily disagree with Communist Party rule in China. They want changes. And believe me, Chinese people never will accept or agree if you will push again, if you will use repression against Chinese people. Never will allow Chinese Communist Party as ruler of country. And this means huge Chinese people movement, revolutionary movement. But good if Chinese authority will join to my call and will start reform in country. Plus means not same country, but plus means same problems have, because with Iran region, because Chinese criminal justice system so inhumane, so evil, and this should be reformed. All political prisoners should be freed. China should in Hong Kong case, should return to this principle of one state and two system is unavoidable, is very needed. Democracy should return to Hong Kong too, but democracy should come to mainland across China, all regions, all megapolis, Beijing, Shanghai, others. And here, I call Chinese people, you should do that. I call Chinese authorities, they can join, and this best way, this peaceful and best way, we can together reform country. But we can't wait them. If we wait, this never will happen. We all very good know Chinese Communist Party. No wait from them. We should act, we should push, and reform will come. Democracy will come. Your rights will respect it, Chinese people. No matter who, which nationality or which job, your officials, they as high caste, not same right. Democracy means that. Same rules, same laws, and this law working for all, not for main players. This law implemented, but for officials, this law freeze it, not implemented. Because Communist Party, ideology, the officials can't be bad. There huge scale of money laundering, about billions. Your money, Chinese people, who through the Communist Party. Corruption high level, money laundering high level. And they, despite all that, try to show you the morality, they blah blah. They're putting your life under danger, and many of you died because this decision, wrong decision about even about COVID, zero COVID policy. They already revised that. This good step, this first step, good step. But there should be measures for Chinese people should be protected from disease too. This is their fundamental right, life, this first fundamental rights, right for life. And so this authority should start use measures against COVID by vaccinating. Vaccine have in other countries, effective vaccine have, and they should organize the vaccination, and this COVID as problem will go away. But other main problems, this COVID problem, but small problem. Main problem, the system in China, and Chinese people show for all world, they disagree with the system. They want system change. There should be democracy, multi-party regime is democracy, okay? Current party or it should go to history. Respect human rights, your country, people, residents, citizens. And election will choose this one, this way. Criminal justice system should be reformed, and there should be free media, free. There should be political reform, means there should be multi-party system. There should be election system reformed, election commission, and all will choose by, and they should be by Chinese people through peaceful way, through elections. For that, you Chinese people should fight. This is about your future. This is about your security, your life. Protect your life, your family life, your family future. How many brutality this Communist Party did against you? Starting from Mao time, Cultural Revolution, there was genocide against you. And this did Communist Party. In our days, this all brutality doing Communist Party. And now time for finally reject them. For that, you should act, Chinese people. Together, if we will act together, we should go to streets and squares, no stop, no stop, no afraid, and you will succeed. Reform will come to China. Nothing, this Chinese authority is so powerful, they can stop you. Nothing that, this is not true. You most powerful, you Chinese people. Think about that. And start together, organize, and as one movement act. If we police will try intervene, resist. If you will organize and organize a forum, there will millions on squares. What will do police? And all our action will peacefully. What will do police? They are Xi Jinping because they are afraid, this Communist Party. They are sending in some cities, for example, to Wuhan, maybe in Shanghai, to some military vehicles. Not afraid. They will try push you. You should be fair. But fight is fight. Your fathers was fight. How many Chinese people, great brave sons, was fighting this regime, was killed, was arrested. All day was fighting for China, for truly developing China, democratic China. And together with me, this possible again. No stop, Chinese people, and no afraid. This is crucial. I together with you, I say. And Saudi Arabia, already I said that and again saying, you Saudi Arabian people, I call you wake up. I call you reject this monarchy, absolute monarchy of this Saudi, the Sauds, bin Saud. Reject them. You own of your own country. No matter which religion you in Islam, Shia or Sunni, this no matter. We will reform country. They will secular country, democratic country. They will president. We will reject finally monarchy regime. They will head of state. They will parliament. They will prime minister. They will independent judiciary system. Oh, democratic Arabia, no Saudi Arabia. democratic Arabia. Together with me, this possible. I call you wake up. I'm not afraid. Their first action will try by brutality attack you. They're using this tactic. Particularly this MBS. They're covered, truly they're covered. But if you not feel afraid, of course, there will come changes. Now, time I call you Saudi Arabian people, means democratic Arabian people, should be that. I call you wake up and reject this monarchy regime. Reject this regime of Saud. Say enough is enough. No afraid. Start this movement. Start this action. Organize and start. No afraid. Time for that. Wind of change coming to Saudi Arabia. I together with you, I say, here finally I will say another shameful, evil action from democratic, developed, civilized country rule of law based on democracy, human rights, European Union, same in the United States, in G7. Drew Sullivan, one of head of OCCRP, Organized Crime and Corruption Report Project, OCCRP. Drew Sullivan tweeting. Analysis on the EU Court of Justice, disastrous. UBO ruling which will deny the public info on organized crime and Russian dark money flows. The suit was orchestrated by the hugely criminal-friendly Mishcon de Rea law firm. And this decision of EU Justice Court. Why are EU public registers going offline? So absurd, huh? James Dorset, tweeting, according to the Financial Times, Austria, the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg have taken down their public beneficial ownership registers, with more EU countries expected to follow. This after this EU Court of Justice rule. This EU Court of Justice ruling and saying public beneficial ownership registers should be banned. from public. We all was fighting, all country leaders fighting corruption. How? One of men do public beneficial ownership, do public their registration. This should be public. All agreed, EU, America, all agreed. Now, suddenly, EU Court of Justice rule against that. What do you think? Why this happened? Another shameful and absurd decision, which absolutely should be not will appear, because we know all countries' leaders said this corruption, money laundering, how devastatingly affecting countries' national security. All EU countries said that, United States said that, G7 said that corruption is destroying country. Can, if not will they act, and one of only first action. This even not enough, this decision to public beneficial ownership registration. But very important, one of first action was that EU did that, and there some action start against corruption and laundering. Now, such decision. Very strange, very suspicious decision from European Union Court of Justice. And I think there should be investigation. Which justice ruled that and why? Maybe they are big, easy money to pockets. So obvious. All countries, again, agreed for fight corruption and laundering. There should be beneficial ownership registration, should be public. Who banned that? Who insists on that? Who behind that? As Drew Sullivan said, also and mainly Putin oligarchs. How Putin oligarchs working? Their method, huh? We very good know. There should be investigation, and this rule of court should be revised, should appeal, should revised without delay. And here are the things. In Britain, their new Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak. I call you Prime Minister. Then Britain will truly act and fight corruption, particularly one of biggest, if not bigger, money laundering schemes owner, İlham Aliyev of Azerbaijan. When you will fight İlham Aliyev huge money laundering schemes, not only İlham Aliyev, others too, but we know İlham Aliyev number one. If you will take quantity of money, even their royal family, because Prince Andrew involved on this İlham Aliyev money laundering schemes. Now, new rule of National Crime Agency of NCA, together with BBC, I think they are an evening standard. Only one case, one case. Their Faizi families already known their huge money launderings, multiple million, $10 million. There's somebody who won't be his name anonymity, but there's no reason for his anonymity, particularly when he can't reveal why he should be his name anonymity. Therefore, two court rule on behavior of Evening Standard and BBC for the public this name. Because corruption and this British tradition, court acting openly. But suddenly, in last stage, and this method rarely used by British court, suddenly, additional giving chance to these persons who remain anonym, given their chance and given new case, open new case, there should be new hearings in March months in coming year. Why this happened? Huh? British. Because İlham Aliyev. İlham Aliyev family and others there. They are Haydarovs. Kemaluddin Haydar, his sons. They are İlham Aliyev's wife and daughters and son. They are not only Feyziyev, they are names. And you're fighting corruption, Britain. And there's good chance for Prime Minister Sunak to really start act against İlham Aliyev, huge scale of corruption using Britain. Time for that, without delay. But all these facts show why this is happening again. Even decided decisions, revise it about public beneficial ownership registration. Why this happening? Why this happening? This is because evil, satanic system ruled world, and they try in hidden form behind scene, try help Putler. And they behind Israel apartheid regime. They behind Putler structure into United States, where both Trump, Putin structure both in United States is Trump. And others. And they don't care even about Jewish people. They don't care about Jewish people. Financing of Hitler, very correct, concrete, as fact, show that. Who financing again? They are Jewish, mainly. Rothschild and Schiff and others. How this was possible? And why you try to downplay that, this historical fact? And in our days, what's happening? Look at Israel authority. Extremists come to a deputy prime minister and one of key minister case he take. Means extremists authority Benjamin Netanyahu. This is all happening because war, because crisis, because they really need in that. Therefore, they try back Putler, hidden form. Therefore, they not touching İlham Aliyev, despite his crimes, so much crimes, their assassinations of even in Malta, Daphne Caruana Galizia, their massacre into Azerbaijan, Tartar massacre call it. This is all İlham Aliyev. And again, and Ilham Aliyev fully belong to Putin. Ilham Aliyev fully into Putin structure. And Erdogan too. About Turkey, about Erdogan, actually Putin, Erdogan, Aliyev trio. In my next Chinghiz live, I will say it, and this, of course, all crucial. What's happening and why happening? In Syria campaign of Erdogan, again there, again Putin, Erdogan. Again, this Putin, Erdogan together planning Erdogan military campaign invasion to Syria north. This Putin, and Ilham and Erdogan, Ilham Aliyev, how participate, I also will say. Okay, today this, Earth people, I am Chinghiz together with you.